channel, The Polished Desk. Thank you so much for joining me for my new video. In this video, I am bringing you a live swatch and review of the high voltage vinyl collection. This is the new Essie collection for fall 2021. And I have to tell you guys, I almost completely slept on this collection. I almost completely passed it up. I was not... after a while, I was not even going to do this one just because of time and just because I kind of had some misunderstanding as to like when and where the polishes would be available. I ended up getting mine on Amazon, and so these are just so beautiful, you guys. We have 4 cream shades and 2 shimmer shades, and let me tell you right up front, do not sleep on this collection like I almost did. I got mine from Amazon. They are still, I think, at Ulta's, depending on where you go. Target has them. Beyond Polish, I know, has them. Beyond Polish is great because they tend to sell Essies at a little bit of a discount. So I'm not even going to waste time. I'm going to get right into the swatches. So again, thank you for watching. If you like this video or any other content that you see on my channel, I hope that you would consider subscribing. I'm also on Instagram, where I'm going to be posting swatch pictures and mini swatch videos of each of the colors. Oh, I also want to say too, you know, I thought this would be a great time for one of my LED lights to break. So if there is a little bit of extra shadow in a couple of the swatches, one in particular, I do apologize for that. So I think I have it pretty much worked out now, but you might see a little bit of that. So again, I got my my set of these from Amazon, and they shipped really quickly. One shipped a day apart of the others, but you know, I still got them all within a day or two, so it was no problem. So yeah, so I will get into the swatches, and then I do want to mention a few comparisons at the end. But if you want to see really good comparisons, Brandy, who if you are watching my video, you probably know who she is because she's very well known, Live with Biv. She does great comparisons, and she actually also compares a lot of shades that aren't even close to the shades that she's swatching, but it gives you a good range. It's just really, she's really awesome. So having said that, we're going to go ahead and get into the swatches. So the first shade is Off the Record, and this is a deep burgundy red cream with yellow undertones. So as you will see with all 4 of the creams in this collection, I'm getting pretty much full opacity in one coat, at least full color coverage. Of course, I'm going to do a second coat because I normally do that. I also want you guys to see what it looks like in 2, and honestly, I think that even with full color coverage, with the second coat, you just get more of the dimension on the nail. So that's 2 coats plus top coat of Off the Record. Next up is High Voltage Vinyl, an onyx green with a gold pearl shimmer running throughout. I ended up loving this one for a couple of reasons. First of all, I love this shade of green. It is more like the darker olive kind of green, which I love for fall, but I don't feel like I come across very many colors like this that also include shimmer. Also, sometimes with Essie's shimmers, they tend to dry down super dull, even then with top coat, or they disappear completely, and this one does not do that. Plus, you can see that the coverage is absolutely perfect. So even though I forgot to include a clip of applying the top coat, this is 2 coats plus top coat of High Voltage Vinyl, the namesake of this collection. Next up is my Happy Base, and this is a mid-toned yellow cream with lime green undertones. So I think that this is a really cool shade of green for a fall collection. I think it would be a great traditional shade or even to wear throughout the season. And as you can see here, it is nearly opaque in just one coat. So many yellows don't have that, that opacity in one coat, so I was absolutely impressed with that. This is also a really great quote-unquote ugly pretty polish, so if you're a fan of those, this is a great choice for you. And again, I just think it's a little out of the box for Essie in general. I just absolutely love it. So that's 2 coats plus top coat of my Happy Base. Next up is Starstruck a Chord, and this is a deep eggplant purple with a gold pearl shimmer running throughout. So this is actually my absolute favorite from this collection. This is actually the one that from the moment I saw the first previews, I knew that I absolutely loved this one, and oh man, none of the promo pictures that I saw came close to doing it justice. This is just absolutely beautiful. And once again, the formula is absolute perfection. This was nearly opaque in one coat. Actually, it was pretty much full color coverage, but that second coat really builds that gold shimmer. And again, it stays. It doesn't dry down, really dull, or disappear completely. So that is 2 coats plus top coat of Starstruck a Chord. Next up is Sound Check You Out, and this is a dirty light mauve cream with lavender undertones. So again, another beautiful cream formula here. As you can see, you're getting opacity almost in one coat, pretty much full color coverage. This is absolutely beautiful. I love the fact that it has a dusty quality. I feel like I'm actually seeing a number of shades like this season. So that's 2 coats plus top coat of Sound Check You Out. And the last polish is Feelin Amped. This is a deep navy blue cream with yellow undertones. Of the 4 creams in this collection, this one was definitely my favorite. This was pretty much a solid one coater for me. However, when I did the thin second coat, I actually liked that better because again, I feel like it really added some dimension to the color on the nail. And so as you can see here, it is perfect in 2 coats. I absolutely love this shade of blue, and this is one that I would wear even throughout the winter as well. It is just absolutely beautiful. So that's 2 coats plus top coat of Feelin Amped. Okay, so there you have it, all 6 shades of the High Voltage Vinyl Essie collection for fall 2021. I know there was a question to some people as to what the collection was named, but it is High Voltage Vinyl. Speaking of that, this one right here was one of my favorites from the collection for sure. I loved all of these shades, mind you, but this was one of the best. And one of the reasons that I almost passed this up, in addition to the other things that I mentioned, was China Glaze. If you saw my review and other people's review, or if you have the collection, you know that they came out with one. It's like Love 'Em and Leaves 'Em is the name. And it's very, very similar to this, but this is still amazing. I love the kind of like dark, mossy kind of olive green. And unlike with other Essie shimmer polishes, this gold shimmer absolutely stays all the way through. You don't lose it, so I love it. My other favorite was Starstruck a Chord. I don't even have anything else like this in my collection unless it's polishes that I layer. And again, this kind of eggplant purple with the gold shimmer, just absolutely beautiful. These two, Don't sleep on these. These are amazing. They're amazing. And like I said, this one is actually pretty unique to my collection, and that's rare. So if I'm saying that, then you need them. The creams, the cream polishes. Essie has been killing it with her formulas. Their creams have been no exception. If you have Essie's Nailed It, that is very similar to Off the Record. And so if you have that one, and that one's still pretty easily available, you might pass on this one, but again, this is a beautiful, almost one coat shade that Essie always does these shades, I think, very well. That one and the more mauve one, and it would also be a great holiday shade too, so love that one. And then Sound Check You Out, if you are a fan of Essie's Chinchilli, then you pretty much already have this polish, but you might be interested in getting this one as well. Most bottles of Chinchilli do have the newer wide brush, so you might have that one and be fine with that one, but absolutely beautiful. My Happy Base. I absolutely loved that instead of the mustard yellow that we see with a lot of other brands, and I love mustard yellow, I love that they went more for the chartreuse kind of more green tone for this one. And if you are one of, like I said, those ugly pretty polish lovers, you'll know what I'm talking about. This is the one for you, and it's a yellow, and it's almost a one coat entirely. And I have a little bit of length on my nails, and it was still almost a one coater. But of the creams, I mean, I have to give it to this one, Feelin Amped. This is a gorgeous blue. I have been loving the mainstream blue polishes, and this is just an absolute gem. So definitely with the creams, and of course my favorite colors are like red and mauve to wear on my nails, but for this collection, if I had to pick two creams that were my favorites or any of them, it would be these two, because this is not a super unique color, but I love the fact that it's more of a true blue. It doesn't just go all the way teal. It is a one coater, but I will say this, and you know, I know everyone's different with this, but if you are someone whose nails are prone to staining, I would definitely make sure that you use either another coat of base coat or a base coat that's going to be pretty thick on the nail and kind of protect against that. So I only wore it in the process of swatching it and taking my photos, and you know, if it gets on your skin especially, you know, you just want to be careful about that. But it's absolutely worth it because it is gorgeous. So yeah, there you have it. That is the 6-piece fall collection from Essie, high voltage vinyl. Again, I got mine from Amazon. I will link that down below, and they're still pretty available, but you know, Essie seasonal collections are limited edition, so I would definitely, if you want them, I would definitely grab them as soon as possible. So yeah, that's the entire swatch and review. Thank you again so much for watching. If you like my content here on the Polish Desk, please subscribe, and please feel free to leave a comment if you have a request, if you have any other comparison requests. You know, if there are any types of videos that you want to see on my channel, just let me know, and if I have the ability, I'd be happy to do that for you. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.